Hello everyone, I'm Michelle Smith and welcome to my channel. I have a Valentine's Day craft for you today. In today's crafting adventure, I'm going to show you how to make these beautiful Valentine's Day topiaries. Now I'm making a pair to put on either side of my mantel. Let me show you how to make them. Here's a list of the tools and materials I used to complete the project. For your convenience, I've also included a detailed list in the description box below. Let's get started. You're going to need a package of these wooden hearts. They come 2 to a pack and on a wire. They're just called decor pieces. They do have some different colors. It doesn't matter which ones that you get because we will be painting them. You're also going to need some white paint. I'm going to be using Apple Barrel acrylic white. And you're going to need some sandpaper. Okay, so just go ahead and remove the wire. Now you're going to want to take your sandpaper and go ahead and sand smooth off any of the glitter or wording that's on either of these. Okay, so I have everything sandpapered off. It's nice and smooth. Now you're also going to need 2 of these hearts, and they come in a package that looks like this from Crafter Square. There are 2 hearts, 2 stars, and 2 flowers, I believe, in the package. These hearts were the perfect size. Then you're going to take your paint and you're going to want to paint one side completely white. So on this one, since the back is already white, I don't need to paint this. We're going to cover this side with paper. So same thing with the small ones. Go ahead and paint one side white, and then this one I'm going to paint the back white so that everything looks cohesive from the back. Okay, while the hearts are drying, I'm going to prepare my containers. I'm going to be using these. I picked them up from Dollar Tree. I really like them. This is the taller one. They also have a shorter, more squatty one. If you can't find these in your store, you can use whatever type of container. In the Valentine's Day section, they also sell little tin buckets. Those would be really cute. You could use those instead. So all I'm going to do is I have one of the little square styrofoam floral foams from Dollar Tree. I went ahead and cut that in half. My little scraper paint spatula works really well. You just push it right through and it cuts it right in half, no problem. So I'm just going to take that and stick that down inside the base. And that is what I'm going to stick my flowers in and my dowel rod. You're going to need 2 dowel rods. And these are the long ones from Dollar Tree from the Crafter Square section. You're just going to need 2, 1 for each container. You're also going to need a couple packages of the wood DIY stickers from Dollar Tree. I'm going to be using these 2 large pink hearts. I'm going to use them the color that they are, so I don't need to paint them. They also come with a plain large heart. You can use this. They're the same size. If you want to paint it, or maybe you've already used these and you have these left, you can paint it, or you can put paper over it, whatever you would like. But this is the size that you're going to want. And you'll need 2. You're also going to need some decorative paper. Now I've chosen these 2 sheets. that I picked out of this Craft Smart paper pad that I picked up from Michael's. This is Spring Posies Bouquets. But you can use any decorative paper that you have. Hobby Lobby has them for $1. So you can go that route. You can also use wrapping paper. You can use paper bags. Anything along those lines can be used as well. If you do not want to use decorative paper, you can always just paint your pieces. Now for my large hearts, I'm going to use this paper. So all you want to do is go ahead and place your heart on the back and trace it. You will need 2, and then cut them out. And this pattern is the one I've chosen for my small hearts. And again, I've traced 2 of those, and now I'm going to cut those out. Okay, so my hearts are dry. Now I painted it white on one side. The other side is still the wood side, and that is the side I'm going to attach my paper to. So the white will be the back. Okay? Same thing with the large one. The painted side that's white will be the back, and then we're going to cover the front. And to do that, I'm just going to be using Mod Podge. This one happens to be the gloss. You can use whichever finish you prefer, either the gloss or the matte. So you just want to get an even coat of Mod Podge down and then place your paper. This paper that I'm using from the paper pads is really nice paper. It's thick, so it goes on nice and easy. If you're using thinner paper, you need to be a little bit more careful because you could tear or rip. And if you are using really thin paper like wrapping paper, you're definitely going to want to put Mod Podge over the top as well. And go ahead and line up your paper and get it placed. You will have a second or two to adjust your paper. And you just want to go ahead and press that. Make sure you get all the air bubbles out. Get it nice and clean all the way around. Press the edges down. And then you want to set that aside and let that dry. So I'm going to go ahead and attach the paper to my hearts. Okay, so I have my paper on my hearts. Now I'm cleaning up the edge with some sandpaper. And all you want to do is go ahead and drag down and away, all the way around. This will give you a nice clean line. It'll also make it look slightly weathered around the edges. Once you get it down this way, if you need to remove more paper, just go ahead and go back and forth like this. And that'll give you nice clean edges. So you want to go ahead and do that all the way around all of your hearts. Okay, so on this heart, the smaller of the two, we're going to go ahead and place the pink heart in the middle. Now these normally come with a sticker on the back. I removed that. We're just going to add some hot glue and attach it that way. So it looks like that. And then in our container, I cut the block in half. I put one piece in the bottom and the second piece I'm going to shove in the top here. Set that aside. Then you're going to need a dowel rod. We're going to put this one right at the very top. To do that, I'm going to use some of the craft glue and some hot glue. Okay, you're going to want to let that fully set up. We're going to attach the large heart the same way. I'm going to lay down some craft glue first. Do a strip right down the middle. And then add hot glue to either side. Now you're going to want to let that glue fully set up before we move forward. Okay, so I have my two hearts attached. They are nice and secure, and my container is ready. So I'm just going to go ahead and place this right into the center. And put it in as far as you want. We're going to place flowers around the base. Now I'm going to be using these. I picked these up at Walmart. I found them on clearance for 25 cents. But you can use any florals that you want. You just want to stay in your color scheme. And I am pink and white and green. So all I'm going to do is at the very base here where they come together, I'm going to clip off each stem. That way I can choose exactly where I want to place them, and if I need to cut them shorter, I can. I also like to push them, all the greenery and the foliage and everything that comes with it, closer to the top so that they're thicker. And so all I'm going to do is go ahead and fill it in around the base. I don't want to see the green foam. So I'm going to go ahead and place these in. Okay, so I got all my flowers in, and I have my two hearts in. I did go ahead and add a pink bow and one of the heart-shaped gems that you can get at Dollar Tree. The ribbon I used actually came out of the Easter section. It's just this really pretty light pink ribbon, 5/8 of an inch. Well, I'm really happy how my topiaries came out. I think they are so pretty. They're going to look gorgeous on my mantle. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's craft. If you did, I would appreciate it if you could help support my channel by giving me a big thumbs up and leaving me some love in the comments. That really does let YouTube know that I have content that's worth watching. Thanks again for stopping by. It's always a pleasure to see you. You have a great day, and I will catch you next time.